How the first castle was built on Stirling rock. Many hundreds of years ago there lived an old man who decided to build a castle on Stirling rock. He chose the perfect spot and drew up his plans, but quickly he realised he didn't have enough money to start the work. He didn't want to give up his dream, but there was nothing he could do to make it come true. So morning and night you could see him wandering about the site he'd chosen, talking to himself, grumbling about how things would have been different if only he'd been a richer man. On one of his nightly walks, he was surprised when a little man appeared from out of the shadows, then stood right in front of him and said, "What will you give me if I build the castle for you?" The old man replied, "Much as I'd like your help, I've nothing to offer but the clothes I wear." The stranger said, "Never mind that. I'll still build the castle if you'll follow me wherever I ask once it's finished." The old man was now suspicious that the little man was a fairy. Like everyone else, he'd heard stories of fairy tricks, so he said, No, I don't think I'll promise that." The little fellow wasn't at all put out by this remark and said, "Well then, let's make a deal. You don't have to go with me if you can find out my name before the year runs out." The old man took a minute to think about it, then said, "Why not? Surely if I ask about town I'll find out the little man's name within the year." And with that they struck a bargain. He went home and had the best sleep he'd had in months. As soon as he woke up he made straight for Stirling Rock to see if work had begun in the castle. To his delight, the foundations were already laid. Night after night the fairy added to the building, apart from the new moon when he was nowhere to be seen and no work was done. The year drew on and the castle was nearly finished. The old man was happy with the work, but he was beginning to worry about the promise he'd made to the little man. Despite asking young and old, farmers, dairymaids, hunters, traders, butchers, millers, knights and every other person he came across, he was no closer to finding out the little man's name. At last he went to the forest to ask the wise man for help. He told him, "The stranger is a fairy. On the last night before the new moon you must wait until he finishes his work, then follow him to the fairy hill. If you listen outside, there's a good chance you'll hear his name as he's welcomed home." The old man did as he was told and waited for the night before the new moon. He followed the little man to the fairy hill. Putting his ear to the grass he listened and heard a voice inside saying, "Is that you back, Thomas, son of Jock?" As soon as the old man heard this he hurried away as fast as he could. He didn't want to risk being caught spying on the fairies. He kept the secret of the name to himself until the last evening of the year. When he arrived at the castle, the fairy was waiting for him. He said, "I've finished my work and now it's time for you to keep your part of the bargain. It's time for you to go away with me." The old man smiled wryly and said, "You have my thanks for all of your hard work, but you seem to have forgotten something. We agreed I could stay if I could tell you your name." The little man smiled and said confidently, "Well, out with it then, man. Who am I?" To his surprise, the old man said, "Are you not Thomas, son of Jock?" The fairy's face darkened. Angrily he said, "If I am Thomas, son of Jock, 'tis I devised the wicked plot. Thou standest river mount in sight, and for thee not have I tonight." With that he changed into a ball of flame and flew straight through the castle wall, leaving a large, gaping hole. Neither stone nor wood nor anything under the sun but horse dung could close the hole, and so it stayed for many years until another castle took its place, this time built properly, brick by brick.